Infusion therapy. For purposes of facility coding, an infusion is required to be more than 15 minutes for safe and effective administration. Hydration therapy is always secondary to infusion injection therapy. For example, if the initial administration infuses for 20 to 30 minutes, the provider would bill 1 unit because the CPT, current procedural terminology HCPCS, Healthcare Common Procedure Coding System code, states initial up to or first hour. If an additional drug is administered and infused for 20 minutes, no additional units would be billed, as the 1 hour increment has not been exceeded. The medication administration record and or the nursing documentation should coincide with the billing based on time of initiation, time of completion, and discharge from the outpatient facility. Intravenous IV infusions are billed based upon the CPT HCPCS description of the service rendered. A provider may bill for the total time of the infusion using the appropriate add-on codes, i.e. the CPT HCPCS for each additional unit of time. If the times are documented, providers may not bill separately for items services that are part of the procedures, e.g. use of local anesthesia for IV start or preparation of chemotherapy agent. The appropriate CPT HCPCS codes for the IV infusion administration of drugs should be used with the appropriate number of units. Upon initiation of the infusion, it is expected that the start time be documented as well as the stop time. The nursing documentation and/or medication administration record should indicate this information and be signed by the appropriate clinical staff. When requested, providers should submit documentation indicating the volume, start and stop times, and infusion rates of any drugs and solution provided. In the absence of the stop time, the provider should be able to calculate the infusion stop time with the volume, start time, and infusion rate. Injections IV push therapy. An intravenous injection IV push is an infusion of 15 minutes or less. If an IV push is administered, the following criteria must be met. A healthcare professional administering an injection is continuously present to administer and observe the patient. An infusion is administered lasting 15 minutes or less. Hydration therapy. Hydration must be medically reasonable and necessary. If documentation supports a clinical condition that warrants hydration other than one brought about by the requirements of a procedure, the hydration may be separately billable. When fluids are used solely to administer the drugs, i.e., the fluid is merely the vehicle for the drug administration, the administration of the fluid is considered incidental hydration and not separately billable. CPT instructions require the administration of a hydration infusion of more than 30 minutes in order to allow the coding of hydration as an initial service. Hydration of less than 30 minutes is not separately billable. The charges for an administration of 30 minutes or less should be reported with an appropriate revenue code. But without a HCPCS or CPT code, hydration therapy of 30 minutes or more should be coded as initial, 31 minutes to 1 hour, and each additional hour should be listed separately. In addition to the code for the primary infusion injection. FAQs. In what order should hospitals bill infusion and injections? Consistent with the special instructions for facilities in CPT manual, infusion should be primary, injections, IV pushes next, and hydration therapy last. Infusion, then injection, then hydration. How many initial services may be billed per day? Only one initial code is allowed per patient encounter unless two separate IV sites are medically reasonable and necessary. Use modifier 59. If the patient returns for a separate and medically reasonable and necessary visit in counter on the same day, another initial code may be billed for that visit with CPT modifier 559. What is the difference between an IV push and an IV infusion? An IV push-in is an infusion of 15 minutes or less and requires that the healthcare professional administering the injection is continuously present to observe the patient. In order to bill an IV infusion, a delivery of more than 15 minutes is required for safe and effective administration. What can a sequential infusion be billed? Following the completion of the first infusion, sequential infusions may be billed for the administration of a different drug or service through the same IV access. There must be a clinical reason that justifies the sequential rather than concurrent infusion. Sequential infusions may also be billed only once per sequential infusion of same infusate mix.